Okay, we're picking up with the last three problems. This is page 7, problems 40 through 42. And the first two are actually fairly easy. What we're just asked to do here is do the proper shading, and you can see we're supposed to be above the dashed parabola. So I'll write that note on there. You have to be above that. And then we're supposed to be above the line also, and it's dashed also. So you want to stay above both of them. And just a word of advice here, if you take and put your pen right on the parabola above, you have to go up. So it's going to be what some people call the outside of the parabola. And above the line is usually not problematic, but we're going to stay above both of them here. So I'm going to kind of outline where I'm going to color. And once I get that done, I can either hash it, or if I'm using a light highlighter, I can fill it all in. And there's the answer to that section. Okay, the next one here, we're supposed to be below that dashed parabola. So I'm just going to make a note next to it. Oops, below. Started to put the wrong one there, but below. And then we're supposed to be above, y is greater than, the line. So we have to be above the line, but below that parabola. And what that does for us is gives us this little camel hump area here. Okay, so you can either hash it or you can fill it in like that, and that one's done. So you just have to pay attention on your homework which direction those inequalities point. Okay, now this is the same type of thing. There's just no graph provided for us, so basically we have to make our own graph here. Okay, so I'm going to start with the line right here, and I'm going to take that over, negative 5y greater than or equal to negative 2x minus 15. Then we divide by negative 5, which has the effect of turning the inequality back the other direction. So you'll see that greater than sign switch. So it has a slope of 2/5 x, 2/5, and it hits at 3. So I'm going to come up and put my y-intercept on there and go 2 up and 5 over, 2 up and 5 over, and then back down the other way. Okay, so there's my line. Let me go ahead and draw it. And I know it's surprising, but I figured out that I have to switch from white line to something else. If you saw the previous video, you'll understand that comment a little better. Okay, so the next one here is this parabola, and we know the vertex. It's 3, negative 5. So I'm just simply going to set up a t-chart. Oops, 3, negative 5. So let me fix that. So its vertex, the vertex is down here. All right, once you get that vertex established, branch out both directions, getting bigger and smaller. And now we're going to compute the y values. You're going to do that by putting this expression on the y equals line of your calculator. So give me a second, I'll do the same. Go to the y equals line and type in 2 parentheses x minus 3, hit your squared once you've done that, and minus 5. Then you want to go to your table settings, second table settings, and the top number you want to be 0. So make sure the table start value is at 0. You want to be in automatic mode, then go to your table, and if you go over to the right and down 4 spots, you find this negative 5. Surrounded by negative 3 on each side. That symmetry there is good news, so let's go ahead and plot those 2 points. And then it goes to a height of 3. And from there it goes to a height of 13, which is, for all intensive purposes, off the graph here, but I'm just going to kind of wing it a little bit here. 13 there and about 13 there. Okay, so this thing comes up real steep like this, goes through there, like that. Now, both of these are solid graphs. You got to kind of pay attention to that. Oops, let me do a better job here. Well, I'm not sure that's much better, but anyway, like that. So we are supposed to be above the parabola and below the line. So above the parabola and below the line puts us in this little dip area here, and that is our solution set. Okay, so that does it for page 7 and the last 3 problems of the review.